Okay, because it's good news. I'm so happy to tell y'all this good news. I've been getting so many questions about this new policy. So I promise I've got good news about that. So if you know somebody that should be here right now, make sure you call them. Call them. Even even call the proposal. I'm just joking. Call everyone. It's gonna be an awesome live. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Okay, I'm really just gonna jump straight into it. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth Wafula. Okay, um, otherwise known as Liz Wafula. Okay, all right. I'm an immigration lawyer. I've been practicing about 11 years now. All right, on social media, I'm known as, oh shoot, there's a weather warning. Sorry, guys. On social media, I'm known as, well, first I was known as your favorite immigration lawyer. Then I became Val Queen Dancing Lawyer. Then I became actually Dancing Lawyer. Then I became Val Queen. Okay, so that's me. All that is me. And I've been doing this again for about 11 years now. Okay, originally from Kenya, yes. All right, so I got good news. Last week, I think it was the week before that USCIS passed a new green card policy. They passed a new adjustment of status, which basically just means a green card application that's filed in the US. That's called adjustment of status. Okay, it applies or refers to the process where a person files for goes from whichever visa they came in with or did not come in with to a green card. That's why it's called adjustment of status. So they passed that new law close to about a week plus ago. All right, and then last week after I just gone to my first interview. Okay, after this new policy, they passed a statement. So on Thursday, let me just break it down like I'm about to break it down to you this way. On Thursday, I went to my first interview post the new policy. Okay, interestingly, when I went to this interview, I realized, oh shoot, they didn't really ask many questions about consular processing. And I was already thinking to myself, like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like a big deal, like we thought it was gonna be. They really only asked, like, did you ever file for a green card, outside the US through consular processing? That's really the only question they asked my client on Thursday. I went to an interview on Thursday in another city. That's all they asked us. That's all they asked me. This was in Texas. That's all they asked me. So it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right. So then the next day, I was just on social media and I saw a post. I mean, I just saw the New York Times had released a statement that, quote, DHS said, quote, okay, I'm not going to get the quote exactly right, but quote, they said, actually, most immigrants won't have to go outside the country to get a green card. So this is a statement that DHS issued. In other words, all I could clearly see is they saw big lawsuits coming their way. They knew this was not going to be enforceable. They knew this is different from every other policy that the administration has been trying to change. This was a direct circumvention of the law. This is something Congress wrote in the law some 50, 60, however long years ago. It's written in the law that adjustment of status is possible inside the US. So it's called adjustment of status. It's something that Congress intended. It's something Congress clearly made available to people with some exceptions. So DHS on Friday released a statement saying, and we ain't really mean that. We were just lying. I just playing you. That's what Memphis people say. I'm just playing, man. That's what they say. I'm just playing. We just playing. We're just joking. In other words, we didn't really mean all that. So they released a statement. They said, going forward, they were just reminding officers of their ability to make the final decision. That's what they said. They said, in other words, they did a walk back, and they said, we were just reminding USCIS officers that they've got the final decision and that they should exercise their discretion in determining if someone can get a green card in the United States. Okay, they said, of course, there's still some people that will still have to go outside the country, but that's already in the law. Okay, for instance, if you came in through the border, that is, you did not come in the legal way, you came into the border without a visa, typically the law requires that you'd have to go outside the country. For that kind of person, typically the law requires you'd have to go outside the country to get a green card. All right. So that's usually in the law. And they're saying outside of people like that, you should be able to apply for your green card inside US soil and get a green card inside US soil. Remember the exceptions to that general rule, though, as well. Remember that VAWA, T visa, and humanitarian applications often provide a way for someone who entered in without documentation to be able to get a green card inside the US without having to go outside the US. So there's some laws or some pathways to getting a green card that provide an exception to the general rule that you entered in without if you entered in without a visa, you'd have to go back outside and reapply for a green card outside. But of course, I'm just saying that remember, there's some exceptions to the law, and some of those exceptions to the law are what we do. Of course, we do VAW, we do T visas, those kinds of cases, those kinds of humanitarian applications often override that requirement. Okay. So what does this mean to you? Adjustment of status is still available. That's all I'm basically trying to tell you. And if you qualify, now is the time to apply. Okay, now is the time to apply, because you can see the clouds are getting full. You can see it's about to rain. You can see things are changing. So even with this, I still say now is the best time to file. Don't be like that person who keeps waiting, and then things just keep getting worse. Don't be that person. For now, we are spared. For now, it's looking like adjustment of status is still on the go. So now is your time to file for a green card through marriage. Now is your time for you to file your green card through VAW. Whatever you apply, whatever you qualify for, now is the time to file. And I'll also add that make sure your application is rock solid. Put in as much evidence as possible to prove that you do qualify for a green card through marriage. Put in as much evidence to prove that, hey, you do qualify for a green card through VAWA. Put in as much evidence as you can to show that, hey, I do qualify for a green card through asylum. Put in as much evidence to show that, hey, I do qualify for a green card through my employer. Put in as much evidence as possible to show that, hey, I do qualify for a green card through extraordinary ability, through EB1, EB2. I very much qualify to get a green card on this basis. So whatever basis, whatever way you're getting at the apple, whatever way you're applying for a green card, make sure your application is as solid as possible on the onset. On the onset. Okay, not later on. Don't try to supplement your application later on, because you already know, you've already been told, they reminded USCIS officers that they have the final decision to make, the final decision of whether or not they should grant you your green card. So if you know they're putting that decision heavily on another person's hands, the only way to keep it from being on that person is to do your part. You do your part. And I always say God will do his part, and you should be fine. Let me repeat that. You do your part. Make sure your application is rock solid. God will do his part, okay, and you should be fine. The second piece of good news I had to say is that, again, remember I told you I went to this interview on Thursday, and it was much smoother than I expected. Again, we really didn't have any questions on consular processing. I mean, it was just a huge relief, and I got out there feeling like, oh, God is good. And this is even before DHS passed this statement. This is before the next day that, it was the next day that DHS passed the statement that saying, oh, we were just playing. We didn't mean that, that they passed the statement that saying actually most immigrants wouldn't have to go outside the country. That was the next day they passed that. But as of Thursday, they hadn't passed that. And I went to my interview with my client. It was a long interview. I won't lie though. But I think it was just about one question about consular processing. I mean, not much at all. The other thing I want to discuss is that right now, if you have any green card application, just be prepared for longer interviews. I am seeing longer interviews. So you'll be prepared to answer every question. Be prepared to answer a question about everything on your application. We always say that, as well as we've always told you that, but now more than ever, you need to be prepared to answer everything about your application. If you have an application based on marriage, everything on your I-130 is fair game to be asked. And if everything on your I-45 is fair game. If you have a green card through VAWA, everything on your I-360 is absolutely fair game, and they will ask you any and everything that's on your 485, on your I-360. It's fair game right now. Be prepared to answer anything about what's on your application. Your case statement, where you wrote your story, especially if it's through VAWA, about why you and how you qualify for VAWA. You got to be prepared to answer any and every question about that at your interview, because they will ask. They will definitely ask. All right. But otherwise, great news. Adjustment of status is still on the go. Um, I'm just so excited about the fact that I'm pretty sure DHS saw some big lawsuits coming, and they knew they're not going to be able to handle this. I mean, immigration lawyers would already be met and planned and figured out. We're already figuring out how we're going to fight this. So I already know they saw the language on the wall. So they back down. So, but it's still the time for you to file your application. I'm going to take 3 questions and then I'm out. Okay, because it's close to 5 o'clock and I got to get out of here. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Okay. Hello. Did you have a question? Hello. Please don't tell me, people. If you request to come live, make sure you know you're live. Looks like those people. I don't know if they didn't realize they're on live or what. Okay. All right. I'm taking 2 questions and then I'm out. Hello. If you'd like to ask a question, join live on my IG and you can come live and ask your question. Hello. Hello. Yes, you can join. You can just request to come live. Remember, some questions are consultation questions. I may not answer every single question, but you can definitely come live and ask. Okay. Not sure what's going on. I'm going to try these 2 people again. Hello? I'm trying to bring these 2 people in on IG to answer their questions. If you're new, when people join my lives, I usually give a chance at the end for people to ask questions. And then I may or may not, of course, answer the question, depending on if it's a consultation question. Hello? Hello? Is it my phone or the sticky or what? Hello? I've got 4 requests and I'm bringing these people in and I'm not sure. Okay, let me try to add you, Lander. Hello?
Hey, how you doing? My bad, I look a little messed up. How you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
I'm doing pretty good. I was calling to ask you, what can I do to make this process a little faster? I have a husband in Ghana. We got married in 2023, but we did the
immigrant
K1.
visa. Oh, you did K1. Oh. Well, you could try an immigrant visa, and I would probably need to have a conversation with you to walk you through. Or to see if I can help you with that, or to see how it could be made faster. We don't take those cases right now, but I mean, I know about them, and I could possibly help you. Or there's also a website for lawyers called avo.com. You could go there and see if you can find a lawyer that's currently taking those cases.
You said what's the website?
Avo.com.
Avo?
Yeah. Avo.com.
ALVO?
Yes, but to answer your question, you could try a different method, right? So since you're now married, you could file for him for an immigrant visa. Then that may be faster. Not quite sure. Okay.
Gotcha.
You could also contact a congressman or senator near you. That could make it faster too. Just type
congressman.
Just Google nearest congressman near my zip code and put in your zip code, and then call about 1 or 2 congressmen and see if they could help you follow up on the case.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Um, guys, I see your request. I'm trying to bring y'all in. I'll try one more time because I'm running out of time. I have to leave shortly. So I'm trying to bring all of you guys back in. Hello,
Hi,
how's it going?
good, how are you?
Good. How can I help you?
I currently had a previous lawyer that I filed a VAWA with
Okay.
back in 2023. I was on a payment plan with her.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple back payment in the month that I agreed for a payment plan.
Okay.
My mom passed away. They told
Okay.
me I had up until the 20th to pay. They dropped my case before the 20th.
Okay.
Of the month. I guess I'm at my 3-year mark with my VAWA because I received my combo card years ago.
Okay.
It expires in 2028. Now I don't know what route to take with the thing because I guess I've just been waiting for USCIS to figure out if I can get a green card or not based on the VAWA case.
Ma'am, you probably need to schedule a consultation. 'Cause I wouldn't know what where to start or what to tell you at this point. Or unless I'm not understanding your question. Do you have a particular question?
I wanted to know if I should just go back to getting legal representation or if I should just wait, being that I've already been over the 3-year mark for the VAWA.
So that's always a personal choice, ma'am. That's always a personal choice. If your lawyer filed everything, you may not need the lawyer now. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I can't really advise you because I'm not looking at your case as we speak. I don't have the documents in front of me. So, but that's going to be a personal choice for sure. Is what I could tell you. Okay, that's my answer. Okay, personal choice. Unless I'm able to look at your documents, then I can give you further actual advice. Okay.
I mean, you guys were the ones that filed my case, so.
Okay. 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 Great. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good one. Yes. Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Yes. So funny.
Yeah, I just thank you very much. Your page has been very helpful to a lot of us. I just wanted to ask how long it take now to wait to get after the tampering, after the biometrics, how long it takes before they can send the work permit?
Sorry?
So how long does it take after a person does their biometrics, like their fingerprint?
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take before their work permit comes out now? Because I know back it used to be faster. I don't know. I have a friend. She just did it like in February, and she's still saying that because mine was very fast.
So normally it takes 6 to 10 months. Right now things are not normal though. That's why I said normally. Yeah. Right now it could take less. It could take longer. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to join the live. I just wanted to ask and see.
Yeah. Honestly, things have just been coming in a bit slower now.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We always join your live and watch you. It's been very helpful.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
It's always scary to people too.
Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Have a nice evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let me take. Shoot. I got like 2 minutes. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Valkyrie.
How's it going? How can I help you?
Not bad. Okay, I just received a prima facie.
Okay.
2 weeks now. So and then it says I will get some benefit on it. So I don't know how to get those benefits.
Sorry.
And then
I'm not sure I'm hearing you well.
Prima facie 2 weeks now.
Okay.
And then I have someone that says if you use the benefit on the prima facie, it will affect you in the future.
No, it depends. Number one and number two, call me. I'll give you further advice.
All right, I will.
Okay.
All
How can I
right,
help
thank
you,
you.
sir?
Uh-huh.
Sir, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How can I help you?
Yeah. So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So myself and my partner who submitted application to take out the condition of my residence.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now we just she moved out of the house with the kids. So in this situation, what should I do? Should I I'm kind of confused. I don't know if I should I don't know what address to update. I don't know if I should put my address or I don't know. I'm kind of confused right now.
Are you married? I guess you're married to a
Yeah,
U.S. citizen.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. I can't advise you anything personal about whether to move or not. But if you want to talk about your legal options, you can give me a call and we can see if you qualify for something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll call you. Yeah, so, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Um, okay. I was trying to add two more people, but I can't. I don't know what's going on with my. If you requested to come live, let me see if I can bring you in this way. So I'm not even seeing where the people are. It just shows. It just keeps fetching. Okay. Add you. Okay. I've tried adding you many times, ma'am. Okay. Let me try adding you too. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. This is Yolanda. Listen, I have a question. We went on the interview. They told us we have to wait for 120 days, and then they will let us know what to do. But 120 days has passed, and they never said anything.
Okay. So I mean, you could write them and tell them that hey, the 120 days has passed. Also, if you have a lawyer, maybe sometimes your lawyer can help push that too by saying 120 days have passed.
Okay.
But honestly, right now, USCIS is backed. Well, let me not say they're backed up. They're definitely taking their good time. Is what I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna just exercise a little bit patience. But if you can, there's lawyers that do things like writ of mandamus. They may file a lawsuit against USCIS to force them to make a decision. But of course, I always say before you do that, you want to make sure your case is slam dunk. You don't want to try to sue the government if you have any weaknesses in your case.
Okay. So I should consult, or I should just send the.
You
the
can
letter?
do either or. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
fine, and you?
Good.
Yeah. Please, I have a question I filed for VAWA from May 2022. As of this year is already 4 years. Just March, I got a letter for biometric. I already did that already. No RFE so far. I already put in for work authorization earlier towards last year. That was when they were giving the 540 extension. I understand the 540 extension on that was supposed to be elapsed for November. I haven't gotten a renewal yet, and I haven't gotten no RFE other than the biometric I got for March, which I already did that.
When did you
I was
file
just
for the
a bit
renewal?
curious. Sorry, I can barely hear
When
that.
was the renewal filed?
Oh, I filed the renewal for the work permit. That was last year, January.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, things are
So that-
taking longer now. So you got two options. You can follow up with that one, or you could always try to file a new application. Those are your two
Okay.
options. Yeah.
Okay, because the VAWA itself is already 4 years in May last week.
Yeah. So, ma'am.
No RFE, nothing. I just don't know what to do yet.
Yeah. So, but ma'am, my answer remains the same. Do you want me to repeat your options for you?
Yes, please.
So either follow up on the one you already have, the renewal application you already have, or file for a new work permit
For the work
application.
authorization,
Yes.
but for the VAWA itself, what would be your recommendation? Is already 4
Okay.
years.
Do you want to call me? I'm trying to only answer one question at a time, and I got 1 minute before I have to go. So you can call me and I can answer any additional questions because I only usually answer one question.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. Have a good one, everybody. That's it for today. Bye, guys. I'll try to come back next week. All right. Watch this space for any updates on this new policy, this new law. Okay. It's something to pay attention to. So, any updates, anything I have, anything I find out in my interviews, I'll try to share them as I find out. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye. Peace out. It toned down.